Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a haul of the makeup products that I picked up when I was on vacation last week in New York. I've never been to New York before, so it was really exciting, a lot of fun. I was really overwhelmed by all of the things to see and do and eat and eat and eat and eat. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys the stuff that I picked up. Now the first thing that I got is this mini lipstick set from Kat Von D. Now the retail price on this was $28 US or $36 Canadian with a value of 60 US or 80 Canadian. Now I would never have paid full price for this. It was actually last year's collection and it was on sale for something like $15, so I decided to pick it up. Now all the lipsticks are about this size, they're really small. And that's it fully extended. So I have all of the colors swatched for you guys right here just to save some time. So that's 2 swipes of each color. You can see it's really nice and opaque. Now these two right here are obviously the stars. This color is Rosary, which they do sell separately, and this one is called Lolita. The majority of these colors do come separately. There might have been a couple that were limited edition. Now 3 of these are like a creamy matte, whereas these 3, I don't know if you can really tell, but they are metallic, and this one over here, I'm not gonna lie, it's awful. It is full of pink and silvery glitters, and I mean this one right here is more of a true metallic, which kind of makes me think of candy apple red or even like the color of a car, which sounds weird, but I really think it's pretty. It's not something I would typically buy on its own, but in this size, I mean, why not have a bunch of colors to try out. The one I was most excited about was this shade right here called Rosary, and the surprise star was actually Lolita, which is kind of a pinky nudie brown kind of color, which I really wasn't expecting to like, but actually it becomes the perfect nude on me. I find that nude colors on me tend to look a little too orange or not natural, so I was really surprised by how much I actually really love this color. So really great value on that. I also picked up the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation in shade Light 44. It comes with this little tiny plastic thing to block the nozzle, which I decided to keep because if you travel that way, it's not going to pump out in your bag. Otherwise, if you didn't have that, it would kind of be dangerous if you are traveling with it. So it's good to keep that on there. It's a really full coverage foundation, and a little goes a long way. I really like this. You can really build up the coverage that you get from it, or mix it with a lighter coverage foundation and get something in between. So I've been doing a lot of that lately to get a really nice coverage. So the next thing I picked up is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Light 1 Chantilly. And this is the lightest shade that they have, obviously, and even for someone who is pale like me, who is lighter than a MAC NC15 mixed with white, this is actually the perfect shade for me because it can actually highlight the under eye area. I've always had issues with concealers creasing in my under eye, and this one actually stays put all day. The only other concealer to ever do that for me is the MAC Pro Longwear, so I'm really impressed with this. Definitely great value as well. Now 2 other lipsticks I wanted to show are ones that I got recently. I didn't pick them up in New York, but I received them right before I left. This one right here, that's Diva, and this one right here is Riri Woo. Now I did get them in just like the black packaging, and everyone wants to see the Riri Woo. There you go, with the signature and all that jazz. So very exciting. I actually really love these colors a lot more in person than I thought I would since I'd ordered them online. But what I wanted to show as well is I picked up these 2 NYX lip liners while I was on vacation in New York as well. So that one's swatched right here. This is Plum. And the one right next to the Riri Woo is called Hot Red. So they're actually a very good match. I wore them together the other day. They stayed on really well. These are about like $3 each, and buy one get one half off at Ulta. So it was a really great price, and I would definitely pick up more of these. Another thing that I picked up based on a lot of YouTube suggestions was the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara, which a lot of people on YouTube have been raving about, so I wanted to find out what all the fuss was about. Now this is the applicator. It's kind of like a regular bristle type brush, but it's fairly narrow. I've only worn this one time. I did really like the way that it goes on, but I haven't worn it enough to give a true opinion of what I think about it. So we'll get back to that another time. The other really exciting thing that I picked up was this highlighting powder from Burberry, which comes in this very fancy package and the fancy little velvet pouch. And it has a magnetic closure, and inside is the product, which has the Burberry tartan print embossed in it. Doesn't really look like much in the pan, but when you swatch it, it's kind of, I'm really going to hope this picks up, but it's a pinky peach with a slight kind of orangey reflect to it, which I don't know, sounds kind of strange, but it looks really beautiful on the skin. The only downside to this is that it has kind of like an old lady powder type smell, which is kind of nice, but at the same time it's a little bit overwhelming. And the packaging on this is very mirrored, and it tends to leave fingerprints, so it's kind of a bummer to pay $55 for something like that and then have your dirty fingerprints all over it. It also comes with a little pouch that has this brush with it, and I really wanted to pick up the NARS Ita contouring brush, but it's sold out absolutely everywhere. I went to a bunch of places in New York, couldn't find it either. So I've actually been using this for contouring. I haven't tried it for the actual highlighting, but I'm really liking it for the contour. The last thing I wanted to mention that I picked up while in New York was the Naked 3 palette, which I'm sure all of you have seen by now. So it has all of these great colors and a double-ended brush in it. I will do a separate video on this, hopefully soon. For any of you who have more questions or would like to see some looks with that, maybe I will have something coming up for you guys in the future. So other than that, the only other thing I picked up wasn't very exciting. This is just a new face wash. This is the Purity by Philosophy. I absolutely love this. I don't need to take off my eyeliner, my mascara, none of my makeup before washing my face. I just use this and everything comes off. Your face is so squeaky clean, but it still feels moisturized. It's not like tightening or anything like that. It's just the nicest cleanser I've ever used. So I highly recommend that if you're looking for something to remove your makeup. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll hopefully have some new videos out for you soon, and see you all again. Bye.